I want to get out to ABC 10 News reporter Ava Kirshner, who's kind of looking at the history of protests here on college campuses. This is obviously not the first one. They've been going back since the college began.
Protests are a part of student activism on most big campuses.
Tents and signs fill the lawn on Library Walk as UC San Diego students show their solidarity with Gaza. These demonstrations are not too unconventional from years past.
Sort of the same, but different.
Linda Klassen has worked at UCSD for around 40 years and shows me that the college has had protests ever since it opened in the 60s. The first ever demonstration on campus was in 1965 when freshmen protested against military intervention in the Dominican Republic.
People are dressed in suits and ties, and that's how old this is, right?
UCSD staff tell me they've seen their fair share of student protests over the years, but the one that happened at this fountain right behind me was one of the most infamous.
In the 60s, a student, George Wynn, immolated himself at the other side of campus near the Revelle Fountain.
A student setting himself on fire in Revelle Plaza to protest the Vietnam War. He carried a sign saying, "In the name of God, end the war." Now that quote stays on his campus memorial. Students have protested Reagan's education cuts in the 80s, Asian hate crimes in the 90s, and the war in Afghanistan in 2001. And just 2 years ago, students protested the overturning of Roe v. Wade. Klassen says despite the campus and student body getting bigger, the drive for students to speak their mind stays the same.
There are always things to protest on campus, or students always find things to protest.
At UCSD, Ava Kirshner, ABC 10 News.